Hello, I'm Amy Bovey. I'm the Assistant City Clerk for the City of Burlington. Here today to read through and talk briefly about 3 of our 6 ballot items that will appear on our March Town Meeting Day ballot. I'm going to be speaking today about the 3 proposed charter changes that voters will have a chance to weigh in on March 5th. So the first of the 3 questions is a proposed charter change to create Department of Permitting and Inspection and make zoning administrator and planning director mayoral appointments. So the question, as it'll appear on your ballot, will read, shall the Charter of the City of Burlington, Acts of 1949, number 298, as amended, be further amended to amend Article 19, Powers of City Council, Section 4863, Article 36, Mayor, Section 116, and Article 38, Officers appointed by Mayor, Sections 122 and 130, and to create a new Article 92A, Department of Permitting and Inspections 2, delete reference to inspection services within the Department of Public Works, have the Planning Director and Zoning Administrative Officer appointed by the Mayor, create a Director of Permitting and Inspections to be appointed by the Mayor, and create a Department of Permitting and Inspections to combine the permitting and inspection functions of the Planning and Zoning Department, Inspection Services Division of the Department of Public Works, and the Code Enforcement Office. So what this question is asking is if voters would like to see a change in the structure of how the city does its permitting, which will bring together the Zoning Department, Inspection Services Division of Public Works, and the Code Enforcement Office. Voters looking for more information on this question can look at several different materials that were posted on recent City Council agendas, and there were also presentations at the City Council that are available on the Channel 17 website. This text is shortened to fit on your ballot, and voters looking for the full detailed amended charter can find a copy of that on the City of Burlington's website. So the next proposed charter change will be question 4 on the ballot, is a proposed charter change to strengthen and restructure the Downtown Improvement District. The question will read, shall the Charter of the City of Burlington, Acts of 1949, number 298 as amended, be further amended to amend Article 89, Church Street Marketplace, District and Commission 2, expand the boundaries of the Downtown Improvement District, also known as the DID, redefine the purpose of the DID, establish a nonprofit entity to manage the DID and replace the Church Street Marketplace Commission, describe the powers and duties of the nonprofit entity and the City Council within the DID, create a special assessment fee on certain non-residential properties within the DID that will be used by the nonprofit entity to address the purposes of the DID, provide a process for appeals and abatement requests from fee payers, create provisions for enforcement and collection of fees, delete provisions of the article related to the prior DID and Church Street Marketplace District and Commission, and provide a sunset provision that will automatically end the DID after 10 years if it is not renewed. So this question is asking voters if they'd like to see an expansion in the Downtown Improvement District and also a change in how that would be governed. So again, there's a lot of information available on this subject. If you're interested, it'd be on recent City Council agendas and available through meeting videos on the Channel 17 website. And the last of our 3 charter change questions is going to be question 5 on the ballot. That would be a proposed charter change to eliminate the business personal property tax. The question will read, shall the Charter of the City of Burlington, Acts of 1949, number 298, as amended, be further amended to amend Article 81, tax classification, repeal of inventory tax, subsection A, as follows. So the proposed language would read, 81, tax classification, repeal of inventory tax. Except for the property of utilities subject to the provisions of 30 VSA, Chapter 3, all personal and real property set out on the grand list, which is not used as residential property, farmland, and vacant land zoned recreation, conservation, and open space, shall be classified as non-residential property and shall be assessed at 120% of fair market value, and further provided that inventories and personal property belonging to an owner whose total personal property does not exceed the fair market value of $45,000 shall no longer be set out in the grand list of the city as taxable personal estate. Additionally, every owner whose total personal property does exceed that fair market value of $45,000 shall be taxed only on the amount of such property that exceeds $45,000. The amount of the exemption may be increased by the City Council prior to approval of the next fiscal year's budget. Properties upon which in lieu of tax payments are made shall be likewise classified and assessed for the purposes of such payment. The tax on non-residential personal property shall be eliminated effective July 1st, 2026, or sooner by resolution of the City Council. So this question is asking voters if they'd like to make a change and eventually eliminate the business personal property tax. Currently, businesses who have over $45,000 in assets have to pay this tax. This will now tax them only on assets above $45,000, and it also says that the tax will be eliminated no later than 2026. So again, there's a lot more information available on this on the City Council agendas and meeting recordings on Channel 17's website. So those are the three questions I'm here to talk about today. We have begun early voting. Anyone interested in requesting an absentee ballot can do so at the city clerk's office or contact us and we can send you one by mail. We look forward to seeing all of you vote on March 5th, and thank you for watching today.